You know what I mean? Like I was homeless like 10 years ago. That was like completely, when I started my social media career, I was living in my car. Like I also never left the country. I actually pretty much never left the state. I'm always excited for the next country I'm going to, because anything that doesn't go right is good for the video.
From abandoned hospitals to ghost hunting anywhere and everywhere, Elton Castee has gone where most people wouldn't dare to go. He's the host of the channel called TFIL and Overnight, two phenomenal projects that blend paranormal activity, humor, and friendship, and just a little bit of chaos. But beyond the haunted buildings and the skydiving, there's a story of creativity, risk-taking, and community in literally some of the most haunted parts of the world. Today, we sit down with Elton to talk about how it all started, what really happens behind the scenes, and why he's going to such haunted places. Welcome to Around the Globe.
Community of Enbola, thank you so much for being here in another episode of Around the Globe with my dear friend Angela. Koala Puffs, how are you?
I'm super excited.
We couldn't ask for a better guest.
Absolutely. Shout out to Jerry, Vibe With You, for setting this up for us today. We got Elton on our show today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Elton, thank you so much for being here, man.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing, man?
Doing well. You know, glad to be home for a little bit. It's nice.
You travel a lot. Will you tell our audience a little bit about your channel and everything that you do on your side?
Yeah, so I run two different channels at the exact same time, which is a lot. But there's the paranormal investigation ghost hunting channel.
Your favorite thing?
My favorite thing.
Okay, so I've been doing that one because of COVID. We kind of started that one.
Oh, okay.
We got really into it. Our fan base really loved it. So we made a whole channel just dedicated to that. So we've been doing that like full time since 4 years now, 4.5 years. And then we run another channel called TFIL, stands for the Fuck It List, or if kids are asking the fun in life. And currently traveling to every country in the world in alphabetical order.
So cool.
And we've done the first 18. So then we alternate. So we film for that channel, and then we go ghost hunting. And then we go to a different country, and then we go ghost hunting.
You're focusing on the different countries, like you're going alphabetical, but on the same continent, right? Because it's really tough to get all the alphabetical countries.
Yeah. So
how and when did you decide that to go alphabetically?
So like I've always wanted to like travel the whole world, right? It's always been like the dream, like the childhood dream is to like visit every country. And then I wanted to kind of figure out a way to do it in a way that made linear sense, I guess. It's probably a really dumb idea, to be honest with you. No, probably really was a dumb idea to do alphabetical, because you start with Afghanistan, and then everyone is like, this is so cool, this is amazing. And then you go to Albania and people are like, I don't care.
Aww.
You know, and then you go to Algeria and people are like, this is really cool. And then you go to Andorra and people are like, what? That's a country?
But you can't give everybody the hype every time, because then they get desensitized to how cool it is. You gotta show people the wavelength. Not everything is an all-time high all the time.
Well, that's what YouTube is. YouTube is about having an all-time high every time. So it's like, dinner with the Taliban, and then we're going alpine sliding.
Is there a country that you're really excited about that is yet to come?
So here's my actual answer to this every time. I'm always excited for the next country I'm going to.
Yeah.
Always, because like if you just focus on where you're going to next, then that country feels extremely special. But if I'm like, I'm going here, but I can't wait until here.
Yeah.
The one you're going to next week doesn't feel
as exciting.
As exciting.
It's
so
true.
like, yeah, for sure there's countries that I'm like, I can't wait, but like,
Which
I'm
ones?
like, what's the next one? I mean, I'm really, for some reason, Switzerland has always been like in my head. It's a phenomenal.
Same. So
Wait,
beautiful.
right?
I've never gone, but I'm
Same.
looking at the pictures and the videos. I'm like, oh my God, before I die?
Yeah.
This has to happen.
I only know their knives and their cheese, but I really want to go. So it's like that one
Swiss
sounds.
cheese and Swiss knives.
So like that one, I'm like,
Good-
yeah, it
good
sounds.
knives.
But I don't know anything else really about it. But I have some weird visual like image of that in my head.
It's
Is
gonna
there
be
a
great.
destination that you're like scared of?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Like, where are
Nah.
I would assume, maybe it's an ignorant question, but I would assume that in Africa is where their oldest ghosts are, right?
Sure. Yeah, Cradle of Mankind, Johannesburg. Yeah. Sure.
I know
Okay.
nothing about ghosts.
No, but have you find like older spirits, or are you like?
That's fun. No, we've only ghost hunted in like Australia, United Kingdom. United Kingdom, definitely the oldest of the places we went to. We did a place in Argentina, but it was a World War II like Nazi hotel. So like, you know.
The energy was strong in there, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It was that was a fun place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a fun conspiracy theory. By the way, I love conspiracy theories.
Oh, same.
Cool. All right, cool. Sorry.
Okay, maybe we can get together sometime, talk about some stuff, because I could get in on
Argentina, Nazis, and I was like, don't say anything else, Elton.
it. Listen, you're free to express yourself however you like here, for sure.
You grew up in Connecticut. right?
Yeah, I grew up all over. I graduated high school in Connecticut, but I grew up in Florida and Connecticut and California. I moved around a ton.
Why?
My mom.
Okay.
My mom just kept moving. There was always something wrong.
My
with-
mom too.
Really?
Yeah, same thing.
I literally moved at one point from like quite literally the house, and then we moved our stuff over the fence to another house that was the identical mirror image house, but because that house had like one thing better.
The energy, bro.
Yeah.
Your mom already knew the ghost hunting stuff. She just didn't want to say anything at the time
Oh
to
my
not
God,
freak you out. You know?
maybe.
We can't live in this house anymore, my guy. We got to move to the next house.
Yeah. You move around a lot too?
I did. Well, I'm Ukrainian, born and raised, and I moved
Really?
to the United States same year as Jerry, actually, 2005.
Oh, wow.
And also have a mom that likes to, I like it here, and then I hate it here. Let's go somewhere else. So the moving around is definitely a big part of growing up.
Yeah.
But I haven't had a chance to go out of the country as much until I became Koala Pup. So that's been a really beautiful experience for
Isn't
me.
that crazy? Like I also never left the country. I actually pretty much never left the state other than moving.
Yeah.
Until I started my YouTube channel.
Wow.
It's the only reason I ever traveled was because of YouTube.
Okay.
That's it. Same.
What made
The
you take the
doors.
leap?
I mean, I always wanted to. You know what I mean? I just I couldn't afford it. You know what I mean? Like I was homeless like 10 years ago. No. Now it's been like 14 years. That was like completely when I started my social media career. I was living in my car. So
Really?
yeah, and then so like over time,
You build up.
you build up, and you're like, I wonder if we can like rent this motorhome for $400 for a month and go make videos, and then you go like, all right, and I wonder if we can leave the country in like a couple months, and like you look at flights, and you're like, all right, just over time. So
You can do it all. It's really just like, one thing at a time. Because sometimes people think about like, I want to have a big YouTube channel for travel, let's say. And the thought of it becomes overwhelming thinking about like eating the whole elephant at once.
it is.
Just one bite at a time.
Yeah, no, seriously. If you enjoy it and you just make your one video at a time, and
Yeah.
like, I know it's way easier to say that now than it was when I started. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, when we started, there was nothing to lose because quite literally, this as a job didn't exist. Like
Absolutely.
podcasting wasn't really, even this, let alone what you do, what I do. So now it's, I don't know. I feel
I smoke weed on the internet, dude.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
very new. Like, I cannot do that a lot of the
yeah,
time.
to do
too.
that and not have an album.
Yeah.
Like, is,
I don't-
you know what I mean? That's
I'm
all,
not
like,
Snoop
that's
Dogg.
crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
Like, you're not
yeah.
Wiz or Snoop or like, that's.
I feel
Yeah.
like, so, obviously travel brings a lot of amazing experiences, and I'm sure you've had an opportunity to share a lot of those. I would like to hear about something that maybe didn't go quite as you guys planned on one of these trips. Is there
Ooh.
anything you would be willing to share from that?
Oh, that's interesting because anything that doesn't go right is good for the video.
Absolutely.
You know?
So true, yeah.
But
Like,
is there
it's-
something that was just like, we were in a situation or anything along those lines?
Shit. Not in A to Z, not in the new stuff. Fortunately, we've had a lot of flight cancellations. That's not exciting. That's
Comes with
part of
it.
the game.
Yeah.
We did.
There's something.
We went to Turkey on a 16-hour layover.
Okay.
Intentionally to go to these. There's all these abandoned Disney castles. People refer to them as.
In
It's like-
Turkey?
Yeah, in Turkey. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
like 2.5 hours. No, I'm gonna be wrong. South of Istanbul.
Okay.
But 2.5 hours away from the airport.
Where are they abandoned?
Yeah, they're all abandoned. So I think
Why?
it's like around 500-ish of them. It was meant to be this like huge development. This kind of like I don't understand why the architect had this like infatuation with like Disney castles and its own mall and every massive and they're mirror images.
Wow.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. And like we were told they were unguarded. We were lied to.
Oh.
And we got
They're like,
in-
look at these guys are going to go and try to go over there.
yeah,
gotta be dangerous, man.
Yeah, so in Turkey, obviously don't speak the language, and we got in and we got through a few of them, and then before you know it, there's car.
Police.
Yeah, well, security, who were then like threatening to call police, but also like I don't know their laws there. Like I don't know if security can. I don't know how this works, and they're all surrounding us, and they get us. They like fully surround us. We have nowhere to run. There's nothing we can do. They blocked off the fences.
Are you filming everything?
Oh yeah, we're filming everything.
Okay.
They get mad at the filming. I think at one point we like pull our phone out and just kind of like hit record just to at least get the audio because they were like,
Hands
shows
up.
your hands, no filming. Again, I don't know the laws there. Like we were like 16 hours. That was gonna be easy. And
Did you feel like the seriousness of the situation?
No, for
Okay.
sure. So we do that whole thing, and we get to this point where they're like, okay, we're taking you to jail, all of you. And this is like me and my group of friends, and like they're like, we're taking you to jail. We're actually on our way to Ukraine. We're supposed to go to Chernobyl for 4 days.
Oh,
We're
man.
literally on a layover just to get to Chernobyl. And they're like, yeah, this is what's gonna happen. And they like bring us in, they sit us down, and they're like, this is like, we know where your car is. You're not getting your car. You're not running. You're not getting away from here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Is anybody crying?
No, not that I could see.
I would have been.
Yeah.
But wait, how did you get out of it?
So we're chilling there, and then eventually I go, hey, we have a flight. We're leaving the country. If you like they can understand me enough, or I think they can fully understand me, they're just pretending not to. And I'm like, we're leaving the country. Here's our flight confirmation. Like, if we miss this flight, we're stuck here. This isn't good. What can we do here? We have cash. Right, I always carry cash on me in these situations.
Let me tell you something about like coming from Ukraine. Money will always get you out of a situation in a country like Ukraine. I don't know over there.
How much was it though to get out of it?
So I think I ended up giving him 400 US.
Okay, not too bad.
I gave him 400 US, but, and this is the thing, he was like, you can't film this. This is not allowed. You're going to jail. This is like a major offense, all this. And I was like, how much? And he was like, 400 plus follow me.
And then you can film now.
Sort of. So he's like, follow me, leave your friends here with security. He makes me get in his car and he drives me down the road to this like, like kind of portable office building.
I will say being a man is a lot easier. No way I'd ever get in that car. He would leave all my friends and I get in the car. The hell not.
Yeah.
I know, my God. Okay, so you go
he
with
has
him.
us go down into this like portable office thing. We're nowhere near the abandoned Disney castles anymore. I'm like, there's nothing else I can really do. I kind of have to say yes to the situation. I have more money on me. I have the camera, like all this. And he brings me into the office, and it's the development office for the project. And he goes, I'll let you keep filming, but I need you to put the link to the development because we're not selling these castles. So if you help us promote it, I'll let you keep your footage. I'll let you keep filming for like another 15 minutes. And then that was it. So we went in, we filmed the office.
That's the worst marketing client.
Yeah.
Be like, I do not want to work with you again. Did you go to Ukraine?
We did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was it. So I gave him the 400. I filmed the thing. It's in the video, like the office building. The link is in there and everything. Like,
my God.
It's all there. I think it's still completely abandoned to this day. I've seen more videos pop of it since.
That's crazy.
And yeah, so that was one of the only times that I thought in recent years that like, oh, we're going to jail in a foreign country, and it ended up just being like, yeah, $400.
That's crazy.
And I would have paid 500 just to film. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know you don't smoke, but this is
What
a
is
volcano. So this is basically, okay, so there's different ways you can consume cannabis. One of the cleanest way that you can do it is vaporization. So there's no combustion, which means your weed, when you smoke a joint or a blunt, there's ash.
Sure, yes.
But like the way that this is with the vaporizer, it basically, when Jerry makes food and he puts the weed in the oven to decarb it so he can cook with it.
Yeah.
And then the weed is like brownish a little bit after.
Yeah.
That's what this does. So you're pulling all the
smoke.
You're not breaking down the bud.
No lung damage.
Yeah.
No nothing.
And it's just the terpenes. It's very smooth. And I know you don't smoke,
Yeah.
but there's like two different versions that we have. This is our podcast sponsor, Stores and Bickle, and they're
Okay.
actually from Germany. Their factories
And
in
we love you
Germany.
guys
And
much.
so this is a volcano, which is like a bag that fills up with the little bit of smoke, and that I can like hit. I know you don't smoke, but if you wanted to, you're more than welcome to. And then that is like a pocket version of it, the venti, so you could take it with you on the go, and it's just same thing. So we did
This is a gift
bring
for you.
one
If you ever
in
wanna
case
give it
you
a shot.
wanted to try
A
it
gift
one
for me
day.
to give to Jerry.
Jerry already got one. Your channel is so focused on traveling. I think it's the perfect episode for us to do here today, since the name of our episode is Around the
Yeah.
Globe,
Yeah,
So,
this is cool.
So thank
That's
you
so
so much.
intimidating. That's crazy.
Do not be intimidated at all. This is the intimidating part. It's going to start filling up now, and then Simon's going to suck on it.
Oh,
We're very open-minded.
okay. Wow, I'm so fascinated by this, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's definitely really cool. And they have a bag that's 3 meters long, and I've hid that by myself.
Wait,
just
sorry,
inhale.
3 meters?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Yeah.
like 10 feet?
Yeah.
If I'm not,
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
it's
like
10
that.
feet.
Yeah, that's the NBA rim right there.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
yeah.
So I've actually gone to Germany for an event, and I hit their 3 meter bag with all this smoke by myself.
But also the interesting thing is that they certified in front of the
It's like a cotton candy machine for adults.
Literally.
It's kind of what it feels like.
Look at that.
they certified these devices in the Ministry of Health in Germany, which is the higher health standard in all European Union.
Yeah.
So it's something that a doctor can prescribe in Europe, right?
Dude,
They
I'm so
can-
fascinated by this right now.
This
What
is
are you going
like
to do with it?
medically right. This
He's
is a
gonna
valve
demonstrate to you.
That's gonna release the vapor inside when you
Okay.
press it against
It's like
your
a
lips.
pacifier. All right.
Exactly. I don't go to bed without one of them.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's literally the cleanest
And the
way to
flavor is
consume.
so beautiful, yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, if you felt like
no, I'm-
trying today. So
Maybe
you
that
have
is
said
right.
you have never smoked.
never my entire life
Ever.
or drank
Wow.
anything, nothing. Wouldn't even use Advil or Tylenol.
No
until
mushrooms
it was-
ever?
No, nothing. Shiitake.
He's like, I
That's
just
it.
jumped straight into it.
Yeah. No, literally
Wow.
You don't
nothing.
use any substances for like
Caffeine,
coffee?
just caffeine. I
Caffeine.
hate. Yeah, I don't even like coffee.
Whoa.
Just like energy drinks. Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Is that what that is
That is
over
one of
there?
those. Yeah.
Right on, man.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and why? Or like, you don't need you feel like
Childhood.
what?
Childhood.
Okay,
You know
makes
what I mean?
sense.
Other end of it, seeing the other end of it, and I was just like, nah, not for me. And then it got to a point where I'd not done it for so long that I was like, kind of like,
Why now? Yeah.
Well, it was just like I want my first time to be special, you know. And then that first time never came, and now I'm just like,
All right.
So
That's good though. Like that's like the goal, to live a life without needing anything else, right? It's amazing, I think.
Yeah. Well, a need and a want are two different
Yeah.
things. Do you think that you're reliant on cannabis? Like you need it?
Sometimes I can feel like
Really?
a part of it being like an addiction. You know,
Okay.
I can feel it, and I don't want to trick myself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to lie to myself about something that's kind of obvious. Sometimes that I start, this is the perfect moment for a joint, right? And
Yeah.
and I can feel it being more than just pleasure or relaxing or anything. So I keep an eye on that, I think. But most of times it's just like something that I feel that is beneficial for the moment that I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I know when not to do it as well, right? Like,
What's the benefit like you're talking about? Like when you're saying like you feel like it's beneficial for the moment.
yeah,
What?
for example,
I'm genuinely asking. I'm like,
yeah, no,
I'm
awesome.
so super curious.
No, but a lot of my work is creation for
Okay.
for different kind of things. So it could be a script for a video, or I write books, or I love to do art. So in that part of the process is very stimulating.
What happens there? Like when you. I'm sure you
It
can like
opens up
feel
your
it.
blockage.
There's an
Okay, but
there-
like what? Like can you literally? I'm like, do you feel it like opening synapses and creativity, kind of like feeling like electricity and
no, not
I do.
quite.
really?
I visualize skits. When I smoke, I will be like not asleep, but I visualize, like not just think about it, but I visualize a video that I want to create.
Interesting.
And that like is what got me to start making content, because I started sharing when I started smoking, and when I started smoking I was like, whoa, because I never considered myself a creative person. So for me, I feel a sort of
Yeah.
like
There's a scientific explanation to it, which is that your neuronal impulses will use a different pathway when you are using cannabis,
Oh,
not
that's
the
fun.
regular pathway. So that's why you feel that you're looking at that same thing, but in a different way, right?
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, that could be part of why it's helpful sometimes in creative processes.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
also
But
for me.
I know you use another substance, adrenaline.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Please do tell us about that. What's the most like extreme? Because you've done a lot of like extreme things, right?
Yeah.
What's
I mean, I've bungee jumped well over 100 times. I've skydived like 20. I don't know why I'm not solo certified yet. You know, whitewater rafting, like we've done all your, I don't know, your stereotypical kind of like common adrenaline activity. We've done them all, and now I'm like,
What's your favorite?
the thing is, the abandoned castle, like that kind of stuff is my favorite because it's new, it's exploratory. There's a bit of the danger with like crumbling buildings, like Paris Catacombs, for example, is probably like my all-time favorite place I've ever been.
Where? Sorry?
Paris Catacombs. So the entire city of Paris basically has a mirror image flipped upside down. Have you ever seen the movie
No.
As Above, So Below? That movie's
It's
filmed.
so fucking
It's a real
good.
place.
Yeah.
As Above, So Below was filmed in the real Paris Catacombs.
In
It's not a
Paris.
set.
Is this true?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
There's
God.
250 plus miles.
Reality over
Underneath-
fiction, right?
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Crazy.
So like that whole thing is there. I mean, it was built for a bunch of different reasons, but the notorious reason is because they put 7 million skeletons down in the catacombs because they ran out of area above ground during the plague, and they put them all underneath. So all those skeletal remains are still there, but it's a massive labyrinth. People think it's one layer. It's not. It's 4 layers low. So you can like get lost and then get lost and then get lost and then get lost. And then additionally, now they built like clubs in there.
Yeah.
And they hate Americans. I'm American. So like when you're down there and you don't speak French,
They're like, What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Simón, you should watch As Above, So Below on your flight to
Phenomenal movie.
Chile. It's a great movie,
Phenomenal
and it's
movie.
filmed over there.
yeah.
I want to go there so bad
Yeah,
now, man.
it's
That
amazing.
sounds amazing.
But it's dangerous. It's a
Yeah.
very dangerous,
You wouldn't recommend it?
Not unless you have a guide
that is French.
that well,
That
you can
knows.
get away with not French. I'd prefer French,
Yeah.
but good luck getting an actual French guide to take non-French people down there. But if you can find a guy that you can trust, or if you're really good at learning maps, I mean, you're really
Don't
good at
learn-
learning maps,
it's
and you're
not-
really good at
You know how many
leaving.
people get lost over there? Like, it's just
Yeah.
not worth it. It's a very
Was
dangerous.
that like your biggest shot of adrenaline?
That was my favorite. Yeah, biggest shot of adrenaline was probably like the first time I ever bungee jumped.
Are you numb to it a little bit now, you think? Do you,
No.
no, you still feel the same sense of sensation every time you go skydiving and bungee jumping as the first time?
Yeah, what's interesting is I still feel the fear on the platform, but the amount of fear that I would feel as I was like, let's say, falling or jumping or any of those has now turned into pure enjoyment. So that flip from like fear to fun is almost instantaneous now versus before it used to be like fear, 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 still a lot of fear. Holy
Okay,
shit,
I'm
fear, so
safe.
much fear, so much fear. Oh, this is kind of fun.
Okay.
But now it's like fear, oh, this is fun. Yeah, like it's a much faster progression, and it does like what's cool for me is I always bring people that have either never done it.
I've never done
or-
either one
right,
of those
so
things.
like that's what's more fun for me.
Have you?
Yeah, skydiving, yeah.
You going skydiving?
I love it.
What about bungee jumping?
I've done it as well.
my
from
God.
from not from we did it from a bridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was amazing.
What
Wait,
did
you
you d-
skydive from a bridge?
No,
No, the
not
bungee.
skydive
Oh,
from
yeah,
a bridge. Like skydive was from a small airplane.
Okay, cool. Well, I
and
thought you were saying you base
no,
jumped. and I
Benji,
was like,
Benji.
Oh,
Benji
bungee.
from
Okay,
a
cool.
bridge,
Yeah.
No, and base jumping for me it's a little bit too much.
Base jumping I've never
it
done that.
requires so much technique and
Bro,
training.
you know there's tandem base jumping in the United States? If you ever want to do just the most ridiculous thing, I believe it's in Idaho. They'll take you tandem base jumping.
no.
Yeah.
What does that do?
So like skydiving, but instead of like being strapped to someone
It's
from
like
a
the
plane,
squirrel,
it's
the
from a
flying squirrel.
bridge.
Yeah.
So you get strapped to another person who has a parachute in their hand,
I don't want to do that.
and then you jump off the bridge,
I
and
don't
then
know
you
this
immediately
person.
throw it. It's like, it sounds horrible.
I wish you would know the state of my butthole. It's clenched like this right now. I am terrified
very-
as we're talking about this. I'm like,
No, I would love to
I'm
try
kind
a
of glad I
wingsuit.
don't know the state of your
Yeah.
butthole.
I'm also,
and also
glad,
it'd be
but
weird if I already knew
well,
that.
I'm also was talking to the chat, but also yeah, no, that you guys are scared. I think how you felt with Jerry yesterday talking about all the ghost hunting stuff
Oh
is
my
how I
God.
feel right
He
now
told
talking
us
about the bungee
you,
jumping.
Man. Like he told us about what you guys been through, and I'm so unprepared for that moment when I get like visited by a ghost.
Yeah.
Like touch or
let's,
anything.
Let's get you prepared. We'll take you.
Oh my
We'll do
God.
the same day. We'll do a ghost hunt with you and skydiving or bungee jumping. Same day.
He's trying to take two
Back to
people out
back.
in one day.
I'll
Double
do the-
homicide.
yeah. All right, that would be
You'll have
amazing.
fun. You won't. You'll have fun remembering it, and then when you do it again later, you know. But if you want to do the same day, we can make that happen. That's no problem.
Right on, man.
Yeah, we can do that here.
I
Hey,
never
so-
said I wanted to do the bungee jumping or skydiving. I did that.
Why?
I'm scared.
So what? It's fun. What are you scared of?
Everything.
Really? Like
You know,
actually?
honestly, like just being like at the roller coaster feeling of like when I'm at the top, like you were
Yeah.
talking about that fear at the top. When I go on roller coasters, that I never is fun for me.
Oh, I love
It
roller
never starts
coasters.
being fun for me. I'm terrified the entire time.
Oh, so that stomach kind of weightless feeling doesn't jive with you?
No, for me, the adrenaline that I enjoy is I like driving fast. I'm a drifter. I'm a racer a little bit.
Okay.
So like that's but I'm in control. I feel the car. I know my car. I know like that. You know, I just know it.
Okay.
And I feel super comfortable, and that I love. I'd go racing any day, anytime. But anything outside of that, where it's just like on another person, I feel
So
like
control.
I
You're more
can't,
comfortable when you have control.
Yes.
So if you were operating the roller coaster.
I don't know. Like if I have the button.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, you know, but I'm not the one putting that shit together.
Oh,
I think,
okay.
honestly, I think it
Okay.
comes from just being put in so many situations by people that were supposed to protect me as a child.
Yeah.
That I just don't have the faith in people. Because if it's like, well, why would I trust a random guy when like my family and the people that are supposed to protect me didn't? So I've had to learn to protect myself and only like really take care of
that's
myself.
crazy for you to have that deep analysis on yourself that easily.
Yeah. So I think
Damn,
that's what.
Did you go to therapy or did you
Yeah.
just figure? Oh, okay.
Lots of-
I was like, if you figure that out on your own, that's
Lots of
crazy.
therapy.
I was like, okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
you know, so I just know doesn't mean I wish
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'd like I wish I could go. Like same with like even skiing and snowboarding. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm terrified. Never gone.
Whoa.
Scared. missing out on a
Whoa.
massive part of living. I know this.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it'll come, but I don't know if I'm going to start with jumping out of an airplane, to be
Yeah,
honest.
don't start there. Same like when we talk about content. You know?
Exactly.
I'll jump from a swing set and then we'll go to a trampoline, and
Okay.
you know, foam pit.
How about you, man? What do you think you look for these kind of experiences?
What do I look for?
Yeah,
I think now.
Where
I'm
does
at-
it come from?
Oh, I think it became from like one. I mean, I literally did move so much, like 42 times by the time I was 16. So I think that natural migration, that kind of like instinct to keep moving around and keep traveling, comes probably from that, I'm assuming. And then just like the fact that I never got to experience that much of the world, at least in my opinion. And like, I don't know where, I really don't know where that need for travel came from. I love it. But I think it's more about, you know what I think it is that when you travel, everyone is out of their comfort zone equally. And everyone, like I always travel with groups. I never travel by myself. So I'm always traveling with people where like as a team, we're like, this is all new and exciting.
And you learn so much about each other.
Yeah, and no one gives a fuck about their phone.
Yes.
No one's going to be like, oh, can we leave the beach early so we can go watch it? Like no one cares about a TV show. Everyone's just like, this is cool. What else can we do? What else can we do? What
Here
else can we
and
do?
now.
What else can we
Yeah.
do? And I think that's like the most exciting part about travel. And like the further you get from home, the easier it is to like separate from your kind of normal day-to-day activities.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're more focused on experiences and not like objects and
Yeah.
purchasing things.
And
that
also
are-
like for some reason, whenever you're traveling, I don't know what the psychological reason is, but like if I'm in LA, there's probably as many interesting people here in LA I could walk out the street as I would find in,
it's not the
I
same.
don't know, Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
You're open to
you're,
it, yeah.
But you're more excited about it. You're like, oh, this is cool. It's like you
Absolutely.
feel way more open. You're more social.
Yeah. An
all of
old
it.
person wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. You're up like,
No,
I don't-
it's true.
Yeah, like I don't want to go call your
When it's,
grandson.
yeah, when it's underneath your house, it's like, oh fuck, this
Yeah.
old person wants to talk to me. How
What
many
number? I have the
How
list.
many countries is Elton away from Chile?
I've done 18, and it's like mid 40s, I think.
That's
so, I mean, I
awesome.
could always pull it up and
I
look.
think you're
too.
like 20 something countries away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Listen,
When are you
I'm
planning
super
for
pumped.
that?
Dude, I haven't planned it.
You haven't planned Chile?
we haven't planned any of the seas. We haven't touched Canada, any of it. Yeah.
You just go, or there's no
no, as in like
script?
we're so far away from it that I haven't. We're normally planning trips like 2-3 months before we go there.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
same.
Yeah, just like looking last minute festivals or like anything that's happening that we like have to hit while we're there.
Yeah.
Right on,
Yeah.
man. 29 countries
29
away.
more.
And then
He'll be there in 3
Oh
years.
wow.
after Chad.
So it's number 46, right?
I haven't come back.
Okay, it's all good. Okay, yeah. Right after Chad. That's what I love about the alphabetical. I'm going from Chad to Chile. Like it's the seas are insane between Canada and China, and then Cameroon and Cambodia.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's so cool.
It's almost like it's 6 continents. It's insane.
There's like someone in FBI trying to figure shit out. Like, what the fuck?
Where are they going? What
I
are
know
they doing?
there's something here, man.
He's
if
like, bro,
he
I'm just
goes
trying to
from
see if-
Chad to Chile, then we know, man. It's alphabetical. You know.
Afghanistan to Albania. It was a little weird.
And
too.
then Ukraine, pishes, bro.
Yeah.
Very pishes.
We're about to do Belarus.
That's so cool.
And I have a Ukrainian stamp on my passport.
Ah,
Right on, man.
Went to New Zealand. First time I ever left the country was New Zealand. Literally, have you guys ever seen Rocket Power?
Yes.
Okay, that was
Fuck
the reason,
yes, yeah.
bro. That's the reason I went to New Zealand was because of Rocket Power.
Right on, man. I fucking love that series.
Like it was a
That was
a
Nickelodeon,
cartoon,
wasn't it?
cartoon on Nickelodeon. Yeah, woogity
fucking
woogity woogity
amazing.
woogity.
Yes.
Yeah. Like literally, they made a specialty
They were
movie.
stoners, man. Like they were just not.
Bro, they were
smoking.
12.
But they were all stoners. You could tell, man. At least the parents. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Tito for sure was. Yeah.
For sure.
But like literally, that cartoon movie is the reason why I wanted to go to New Zealand. Which is why when I make my videos, I know how important my videos can be. Because like a cartoon I saw when I was 14
Impacted you.
A cartoon is the reason why I was like, I want to leave the country and I want to go zorbing. You know what I
That's
mean?
so
So like
cool.
I know how like important these videos can be.
yeah.
And then so I did videos with Sam and Colby in New Zealand, and those did phenomenally well over time. And we did a lot of like overnight videos, like overnight in trampoline parks and amusement parks, water parks, abandoned malls, things like that. Those videos got really big, and then we kind of split ways. And then later on, like COVID happened, and then I met like my buddy Matt Rife. Then like we started doing like paranormal stuff together, and then all of a sudden he started blowing up. So like my career, I kind of filmed with my friends, and then my friends have phenomenal success, and I go, all right, I'll figure something else out.
Yeah.
Have fun on tour,
Yeah.
have fun with your movie, or and then just kind of go up and down. But yeah, it's just been a lot of just like figuring it out, like having some weird idea. and going like, how can we do it? Like, we wanted to film overnight at Alcatraz, and like, we got a hold of national parks.
Yeah.
And like filmed overnight in Alcatraz. You know, like everything there's ever been that we've wanted to do, we've figured out some way to do it.
Oh, I love
What's
that.
the thing that you still can't pull out, but you want to do it?
So the hard part now is anything is possible, but I like doing things with my friends, and now we're at a point where those things that I want to do come with extreme risk.
Like what?
Arrest. Like, I really want to do Paviglia Island in Venice, Italy.
What is that?
Paviglia Island, Venice, Italy. So Paris catacombs.
Why
like,
would
kind
that
of,
lead to arrest?
It's super, super illegal. No one's
To
allowed
just
there.
even go there?
No one's
How
allowed
come?
there.
What's going on? What are they doing?
So it's just the same way the Paris catacombs are technically illegal.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So it was another island that they
What
used
are
to
they
dispose
doing
of
over there?
bodies during the plague. And you cannot get on it. You can't get film permission. I don't think anyone's gotten film permission in like 15 years. Maybe someone did that I'm like not aware
That's
of.
so suspicious.
But they don't want it. I think it's dangerous, and also our body's there, and I don't know what else is there. But
That's
I really,
what I want to
really,
know. What else is there?
Right.
That's what I want to go to now.
Okay. Well, we can go, but just know that there's an extremely high risk of being.
I will not go.
Yeah, and you have to be responsible. At least letting your friends know what are the
Exactly.
risks involved.
And
right?
we're not 22 anymore. We're like an
We have
arrest. is, like,
families and things to worry about.
Exactly.
Kids. shit,
So it's a lot harder now to justify being like, hey, you guys want to risk your life for a YouTube video?
Yeah.
It's like way harder now to convince people to do that.
That is true.
How has your relation with risk evolved throughout the years?
I think it's all calculated now. It's more about like, there's got to be a way to do it legally and like get permission, and it might be like harder. It might take more phone calls or some insurance policies, but
It's worth it.
yeah. But risk, like, if it's just me, and there's no chance of me like hurting anyone else, I'll go 110%. Same
Yeah.
thing. If I'm in a car, I'll go all the way. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I'll push as hard as I possibly can. So it's just like I love it. You know, it's fun.
Do you have like a big goal that you have set for the next year, 5 years, 10 years of like something you really, really want to do? And it doesn't have to be in any of the categories that you're focused on right now.
You want to go the
Interesting. There's one goal I abandoned. The thing is, it's a goal that I have, but I've already come to terms like I'm probably never ever gonna accomplish it.
Simón, we have to make this happen. What is it?
I don't think it's possible.
He's trying to fly to the moon.
The whole reason I started any of this, the reason I'm here today, is because of stand up, and I always wanted to have a stand up special out. And I've just completely abandoned even trying to do stand up because
Yeah.
it's so hard.
I know.
And it's so depressing when it doesn't go well. And
It's
I
not
cannot
going
handle
to go well.
anymore.
How are you going to be
But
depressed
dude,
when it's going to
like-
go good?
I did stand up for 12 years. I know it doesn't always go well.
When was the last time you were on stage and did stand
The
up?
last time I actually did proper stand up was the night I proposed to my now wife.
Can we hear about that? Where you proposed on
Nice.
stage?
Yeah,
or?
yeah,
Oh my
so-
God, I want to know.
Yeah, so Matt touring, all the stuff. He had a show. Basically, I'll slightly backtrack. Ginger, who's my wife now, was basically like, if we're not engaged after 5 years of dating, then like
That's a really long time
then-
to date. And
Yeah, she was like, why are we doing this? Like, if we're not engaged and like 100% we're gonna get married at 5 years, then like I'm
You gotta let me
gonna
know.
walk.
Yeah.
You know, and she said that like 4 years in. And she never really said it again, but she said it 4 years in, and I always remembered that. And then so like our 5 year mark was around like November, October.
He's like, oh shit, I got to do this.
It was pretty much about that, and I was like, okay, I'm 100% gonna propose. How am I gonna do it? I want to do something fun. I don't want to do your cliche like on a beach. No disrespect to anyone that's done that, right? I like the more elaborate.
I've never been proposed to, so no worries.
Okay. But I wanted something like really, cool.
Yeah.
And I was first I was looking at like a show at the Hollywood Bowl and was trying to get a hold of the artist that was performing at the Hollywood Bowl. I thought that'd be fun. And then I realized Matt had a show at the Dolby Theater.
Nice.
Right, where the Oscars are held, where Will Smith got slapped. Right, so that was there. And I was like, hey Matt, what are the chances like I can open this show? That way it makes sense that I'm there. It makes sense that Ginger's there to be at this show. And then at the end of the show, like bring us out to like do your merch, right? Because he always has someone that comes on stage like does like the merch plug at the end of the night. And that was kind of the ruse. Because I also wanted all of our friends and family to be there.
Yeah.
So the show was perfect.
Yeah,
So it was like
absolutely.
everyone was coming to the show to see me.
Yeah.
Right. And that was the whole plan. So we got like 30, 40 people to like come out, have tickets to the show, see me open.
She had no idea, obviously. She did know.
So
Oh,
She's
no.
smart.
no.
She's like, the 5 year mark was coming. I knew it was happening.
She is smart, but so this got planned with all these different people. People flew in, all this tickets. I was doing stand up nonstop to like get ready because it really was a real show.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason she found out is the company that I bought the ring from sent like a marketing pamphlet to our house.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Who's this
what?
company? I'm never going to them.
I can't say.
I'm joking. I'm
So,
joking.
Now they're sponsors, right? We love them.
so
you.
that was how because I bought the ring obviously months in advance, and then
Yeah.
they sent their monthly catalog, and like
Bro.
we've never gotten a jewelry catalog ever. This is a rubber
Somebody got to tell
$1
their intern,
Amazon.
you don't do this.
Yeah, so that was how the catalog showed up to the house, and she never told me that she got it,
Until after you proposed.
but I found out later, and she was like, yeah.
But she didn't know it was going to be that night.
I mean,
Assumed so.
yeah, when everyone's like attending. And,
Okay, so you're there at the end. Matt performs. You were like, T-shirts, everybody.
Yeah,
what
we brought out the
happened?
t-shirts.
How does it do?
Yeah, we brought out the t-shirts, and then I think I had the ring box in a bear because he sells like these like Matt Rife bears.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the ring box in the bear, and I was holding the ring, and then Matt kind of like cued it up to me, and then I had like 90 seconds or so to like kind of like propose, right? Like say everything I
Yeah.
wanted to say, because again, I didn't want to just like get down.
Will
on
you
a
marry
knee.
me? But also, will you guys buy these T-shirts? Like, I have a limited amount of time.
What's crazy is the proposal almost didn't happen. So it's Dolby Theater, it's Live Nation, it's Union. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's like rules and regulations that be done by a certain time, and someone had a seizure
Of
during the
course.
show, and when that happens,
Way to almost mess up a proposal.
right? So when
I'm
that
sorry, I'm
happens,
just kidding.
Matt
You
has
go,
to vacate
Not
stage.
funny.
No, I know, not fun.
Yeah, laughing so
But-
hard you convulse, and so
Really?
Kinda. That's kind of what happens. Yeah, people are like, they're like so
That's
excited.
how funny
and
Matt Rife is. Be careful when you go to the show.
they
That's a
literally-
good joke
bro, they
right
started
there.
Staffing medics because of this. It was that common. This wasn't a one-time thing. Like it was common. That's
Okay.
how hot and funny he is.
So someone has a
So
seizure.
someone has a seizure. Protocol, I believe, is exit the stage, show completely pauses, so that way, like, medics can do their job and no one's liable in case things go wrong, and he's still just cracking jokes, right? Well, someone
You're just like, he'll be good anyway, so
Exactly.
you can't do that. Yeah.
Matt has to perform he's there to perform a show. He's not there for my proposal.
Yeah.
So like he has to perform a certain amount of time.
Oh.
I'm just like, I don't know what's gonna go on, and then everyone looks at me like, this isn't gonna, like a couple people know, and they're looking at me like, this isn't gonna happen, dude. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
just bring the T-shirts, not the ring.
Yeah, they're like, exactly, like leave the bear.
Okay.
And like they're like, it's not gonna happen. And then I don't know who said what, but someone went over to like the main Live Nation rep and was like, hey.
You know what? Next time something bad happens to you, you'll be like, why? Because you didn't let the man propose. That's why the guy didn't want to live with that karma. He was like, you know what?
Well,
I'm gonna make this happen for
I
you.
wish I could get as stern as you are, but I couldn't because I
Oh.
didn't want anyone to know, right? I wasn't
I'm
trying to
stern.
break the secret. But I'm saying like
Yeah.
right? I couldn't do that. I couldn't be like, what do you mean?
Bro,
what do you mean the show's gonna end on time? Like I shouldn't have cared. I had to pretend like I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because I still needed to
Oh, okay.
propose. Like
So, sir.
yes, sir.
Let me know if you want me to translate.
Sir, yes.
No, so haunted prison or haunted hospital?
Haunted prison, because most haunted prisons have haunted hospitals inside them.
Oh, so you get two. Wow, a
I
loophole
will
in the
change my
system,
answer.
my guy. Okay.
Skydiving or shark diving?
Sharks.
Sharks.
If you never experienced that, please do that. Please do it.
In a cage or without a cage?
Either one. Have you
Have you done
ever
both?
gone scuba diving?
Yes. I
Okay,
have.
you've gone scuba diving. You ever gone scuba diving?
I don't know how to swim.
Shit. Okay.
But you can
I
go
was
I
trying
scuba
have to
diving.
learn
I was trying
so
to think of a
many
workaround
things.
for you, but there's no. If you can't swim, you can't scuba dive.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah,
It's one of.
I can float.
Well, so,
with
okay.
a life
so there's
vest.
some aquariums where they just give you helmets and you just
Yeah.
kind of walk.
Yes.
If you ever have a chance, please do that. It's one of the coolest things you've ever done. And
What do you mean
and-
they give you a helmet and you walk? What?
So you just like get a giant helmet on.
And you're in the water?
Yeah, like-
then
And you
it's-
get oxygen in the helmet?
Yeah.
No swimming, just walking?
What's the name
Yo,
of
I
those?
want to go to
Yeah.
I could experience the
Yeah.
fish and not know how to
Yeah.
swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I
Please do
wanna
it.
go.
We call it in Spanish escafandra, which is like the old scuba diver helmet, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, they're very
like
similar.
The men of honor kind of thing.
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah. A lot of aquariums have it, but that's like, to experience like aquatic life underwater.
I wanna do that.
Dude, your brain turns off. Like when you're underwater, it just turns off. It's phenomenal.
Maybe that's why we're not exploring the oceans. We need our brains to be turned on while we're down there.
All right. So, sledgehammering a car or sleeping in a coffin overnight?
Ooh, sleeping in a coffin overnight sounds boring. That's not fun. I'll do a sledgehammer. I've crushed a car with a tank before.
You're obviously not claustrophobic
What?
then.
Wait, what?
No, I'm not
Like,
claustrophobic.
a
Yeah,
car-
I stole my friend's car and then destroyed it with a tank as a prank. That was fun.
Did you get your friend a new car?
Yeah, I did, actually.
That's incredible.
I did. I got him a brand new car. Do you want to know what it was?
Do you want to destroy my car?
Well, okay, so his car was, I think, like
That's a no.
2016. Well, I'll explain this and I'll let you know.
Okay.
It was like a 2016 Toyota Corolla or something.
Uh-huh.
And I destroyed his car and I got him a brand new 2016 Toyota Corolla.
That's
I just got him
amazing.
the exact same car again.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way better. He's like, bro,
Yeah.
my car's gonna be good for like 200,000 miles.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
it was precisely the exact same car. I think the mileage was like 15 off or something like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
down for that prank. That's a killer
But
prank.
sledgehammering a car for sure, destroying it. It's fun to break shit.
Yep, yeah,
Rage
it
rooms
is.
are great.
Yes.
What's the biggest shit you've break?
The biggest thing I've broken?
Yeah.
Probably a car. Yeah, I think a car. dude.
He's like, if you give me a plane, I'll do that
But you
too.
drove a tank?
Yeah. Drove a tank, shot a tank. Yeah, all of it.
You were driving. You weren't just in the tank
No, I've
with
driven
some.
a tank, yeah. Go to Texas.
Over the car.
Oh, just Texas. Anything you can think of, you can do in Texas.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. And legal. They don't care.
You can
Except for weed.
drive
Yeah,
a tank
and
in
women's
Texas?
rights. Sorry?
You can drive a tank in Texas?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Simon's next trip is
there's
gonna be to
two
Texas.
places.
Crazy.
Yeah,
All right.
dude, I'll 100% tell you the people to go to. It's so much
Wow.
fun.
Most underrated video that you've ever made?
Underrated. I used to do a lot of documentaries, a lot of like short film documentaries that were like a lot of work was into it, and like that's when I learned that meaningful things don't always translate to views. So to me, again, my metric is always like, what's the viewership? Because that's how you dictate how many people actually did it impact, or even have the opportunity to impact. So I think typically a lot of my more meaningful videos, educational ones, are the ones that are
And then what is the best place for adventure junkies?
New Zealand.
Whoa.
New Zealand, hands down. No one's ever going to be able to argue against me about that. It's New Zealand.
There it is.
That's so cool.
Dear community of Enbola, I hope you had as much as fun as we did with Elton. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
That was another episode of Around the Globe.
Bye.
Subscribe, comment, tell your grandmother. Jump off with the parachute. Yes.